Intro. Today we walk through 5 high-impact CVEs to know now. For each entry, what's affected, what the technical flaw is, realistic risk scenarios, and recommended mitigations you can apply quickly. CV 2025-66600 affected. Yokogawa Electric Corporation Fast E-Tools Packages. RVSVRN, UNSVRN, MyWeb, FTS, MIMO are 9.01, are 10.04. Issue. The web interface lacks HSDS configuration. Risk. Without HSDS, TLS sessions are vulnerable to downgrade or interception in man-in-the-middle MITM scenarios. Attackers able to intercept traffic could sniff operational data or force insecure connections, exposing sensitive control information. Mitigation. Apply vendor fixes when released. Enforce HSDS and strict TLS settings at ingress. Restrict management interfaces to trusted networks. Use ingress filtering and monitor for anomalous HTTPS downgrades. CV 2026-2210 affected. D-Link DIR823X firmware 250416. Issue. OS command injection and EGAForm ESET filtering sub 4211C8. A public exploit has been disclosed. Risk. Remote attackers can inject shell commands. Practical outcomes include full router compromise, persistent backdoors, traffic interception, or lateral movement into internal networks. Mitigation. Update firmware as soon as D-Link publishes a patch. Disable remote management and WAN access to admin endpoints. Block or rate limit access to vulnerable paths. Isolate or replace compromised devices. CV 2026-2203 affected. Tenda AC8 firmware 16.03.33.05. Issue. Buffer overflow in the embedded HTTPD service at EGAForm fast setting Wifisit via the time zone parameter. Exploits are public. Risk. Remote exploitation can crash services, trigger reboots, or enable remote code execution. Compromised routers can be abused for botnets, traffic tampering, or pivoting to internal hosts. Mitigation. Install vendor updates when available. Remove WAN exposure from management interfaces. Apply segmentation and firewall rules to block EGAForm paths. Monitor devices for unusual process activity and connection patterns. CV 2026-2202 affected. Tenda AC8 firmware 16.03.33.05. Issue. Buffer overflow in HTTPDs from set Wi-Fi Use It Basic at EGAForm Wi-Fi guest set via the share speed argument. Public exploit available. Risk. Remote exploit may lead to device compromise, privilege escalation, or persistent control of the router. Mitigation. Same controls as 2203. Patch promptly, restrict management access, segment networks, and monitor for indicators of compromise. CV 2025-66608 affected. Yokogawa Fast E-Tools. Same packages E-versions as CV 2025-6660. Issue. Improper URL validation permits remote file disclosure via crafted requests. Risk. Attackers could retrieve files from the web server, exposing configuration files, credentials, or operational datasets. Mitigation. Apply vendor patches when available. Limit access to the web interface. Rotate credentials exposed to the internet. Enable detailed logging and file access monitoring. Closing. Takeaway. Prioritize vendor updates. Isolate and harden management interfaces. Monitor for public exploits. And enforce secure input handling and transport protections. Proactive patching and network controls substantially reduce real-world risk.